Ready, aim, fire.
I'm repairing the objective.
Hello and welcome to the very first ever video from Eliminate Games. Now today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite games that is free. Not a paid game, a free game. It's on Steam. Anyone can download it. Doesn't require a lot of space on your hard drive. Doesn't require a lot of computer power either, and processor wise. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be explaining one of the characters that we have here, one of the classes, and it's Aura. So it's a free class that you get when you start the game. It's the first medic that you play with, and honestly, it's my favorite character. Aura is the fastest character at 470 speed. 80 health, has two abilities, a healing station and the defibrillator. Now, my favorite thing about this character is that it is the fastest character in the game. And it allows you to go in, eliminate a player or revive a player, and escape without dying. Because you're just so fast, they can't keep up with you. The only thing that really slows her down is when you use your healing station. Now, the healing station has a 20-second cooldown when you use it. And when you put it down, I'm not too sure, but it takes about 2 seconds for it to set itself up and begin healing. And anyone in the radius of your healing is just gonna gain health. And it does it pretty well. One of the things about the healing station is when you put it down, it only heals your friends. Friendly, you know, you're not going to be healing the enemy, so you don't have to be worried about enemies coming in and using it, compared to when you have the other medics such as Sparks and Sawbones, where they have the med packs. If they throw it, an enemy can use those. They can be healed by those. Compared to Aura's healing station, you can't do that. But also, the healing station can be destroyed, and you can only hold one healing station at a time. If you put a healing station down, you wait for the cooldown and you try to put another one, it'll destroy your previous one if it's not been destroyed yet. I've found a lot of times when I'm in a game and my team splits up, 3 this way, 3 that way, something like that, and the other team is being held back and I come up from behind, I usually find that the enemy is sitting on these healing stations. And there's not really much you can do other than try to target that, but the downfall to targeting that is you're no longer targeting the enemies, but now they can target you. So, the best way in my opinion is using some form of explosive. Just get rid of it as soon as possible, because it is one of the best things. When you're using it, it can be amazing. My favorite thing to do is run with my team, drop down the healing station, eliminate some enemies, and pick it up. Pick it up even before the cooldown. Because if they destroy it, then you do have to wait for that cooldown. But if they don't destroy it, then you only have 5 seconds. Another key point is when you get a med pack, if you get hit with any type of damage, it'll stop healing you even if it hasn't reached. But with the healing station, even if you're continuously taking damage, it's still going to heal you, which is to me slightly better in healing ability than the med packs, but the med packs are a lot more portable. But once you get used to putting a health station down and picking it up and moving to the next fight scene and putting it down over there, it can be very useful, or just leaving it behind a choke point behind the EV that they're trying to repair so that anyone around it gets healed. Now, when you place this healing station and you heal your friends and you pick it up, it'll reset your cooldown up to 5 seconds. So, you can't immediately just continuously spam healing stations. When you pick it up, if you put a healing station down and immediately pick it up, you have to wait 5 seconds before you can place another one, and that's how it'll always be. Whenever you pick it up, you have to wait 5 seconds before you can do it. With a 20-second cooldown for a healing station, that can be pretty harsh if you put it down and they destroy it, and then your team needs to be healed immediately. You can't do anything about it. Unlike some of these other ones like Sparks or Sawbones, where they have multiple health packs on them that they can throw at their teammates and heal them. The defib is also a very good use for finishing people. When they're on the ground, any little amount of damage from the defib to the enemy will finish them. You don't have to charge it at all. One of the things about this character is it plays support really well, and that's really all. I mean, if you're good with her, you can definitely put some aggression on her, and you can run towards the enemy and drop a few, but when you're playing her as a defensive character, she's really good, especially on a choke point. That's my key thing with her, is being on a choke point. You put that healing station down, even if your friends go down, you pick them up. You stay behind cover, and if someone tries to run in and, you know, eliminate your healing station or you can just kill them real easily because you got the shotgun. You just drop them, they come too close, that shotgun, you know, that damage is increased, but at far away you can't really do much. Her default weapon is the Remberg 7, which is actually more powerful, in my opinion, and according to stats, than the Holland's 880, which is the one that's on the card I like. Her two, you know, she starts with the Remberg 7, which the number of projectiles is 12 compared to the Holland's 880, which is 11, but your number of shells that you can hold is less. On the Remberg 7 you can only hold 5. On the Holland's 880 you're holding 6. So they're both pump action. They're shotguns. I mean, they shoot relatively slow. It's not like you're gonna be thumping on people, like just boom 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 boom. Like, this is pump action, true pump action, not semi-auto. And I like the Holland's 880 because it's 6. You know, reloads on shotguns are not the quickest thing, and if you can continuously shoot longer with a shotgun that has the same damage per projectile, but it's only 1 less, I feel like that's a better advantage than her default weapon. Your magazine, or the number of rounds that you can hold, or shells in this case, is 6 on the Holland's 880 compared to only 5 on the Remberg. So you can hold more, but you're dealing less damage, or you can go with the Remberg and deal more damage but hold less. The rest of the stats are absolutely identical on the shotguns. The third weapon that she can get in one of her classes is a submachine gun. Now personally, I don't like this submachine gun. It's called the Blitzschlag. It has a 400 round per minute, which is making it the slowest submachine gun in the game. Now that being said, in my opinion, I don't think you would need a slow submachine gun with such a fast character that you want to get in and out. I prefer the shotguns. You can go in, you know, drop someone super quick, 1 shot to the head, 2 shots to the chest if you're good, revive and jump on out of there. That thing has such recoil. That thing is shooting all over the place. The spread it's just not, in my opinion, a good weapon. It shoots too slow to spray and pray in close quarters combat, and it's too inaccurate to try and do any medium to long range engagements. I just find myself losing the majority of gun battles when I play using the Blitzschlag. Now, I have no problem with the Remberg. Remberg 7, I love that weapon. You can get some really, really good one-shot kills with that shotgun if you hit them dead on. The Holland's 880, not so much, but that's the one I use. It usually takes about 2 hits to drop someone. Of course, any shotgun you use, you blast someone in the head, usually going down. Now, the card I've been using, it's called the H83 Relief Close Assault. Now, you get the Holland's 880 in that one, and the secondary weapon is a Selzbat 40. Now, the Selzbat I like because it's the second highest round capacity pistol. I forget what the first one is, but I know it holds 15, and this one you can only hold 12, which is better than some of the other ones. Because when I'm switching to my secondary, I'm usually panicking. I'm usually just gonna spray and pray and hope that one of those 12 rounds hits you and drops you. The abilities that come on that specific card or class is Springy, which allows you to jump 3 times. Like I said earlier, you're such a fast character, and jumping in and out and just going crazy, going ham, you know, that just helps. Now, the Healing Reach is what the next one's called. It gives you a 15% increase to your healing radius in all directions. You can hold down an entire room. If you put it in the center with this Healing Reach, you will heal the entire room. Now, the third ability that is on the card that I like is called Get Up. Now, it gives you a 50% increase to health on revive. Now, let me explain why that is the most important ability for any healer with the defibs. Because 50% increase to your health on revive, if you just tap it without charging your defibs, you're already gonna add 50%, which I believe you start at 30 health for just a quick revive, and the 50% more would leave you at 45 health. Another thing is, if you charge it, you will never have to charge it all the way, because this get up is just adding, it's incrementing, because it's a percentage, 50% increase to health on revive, so you only have to get them up to about 60 health, and that brings them with the remainder of the 50 to about 90. Another thing I forgot to mention is her, her melee weapon that I use is the cricket bat. That's the one that's on the card that I like. That cricket bat, I feel, is just so powerful and so good at just one-shotting people if you hit them right in the face. I find it does that. Also, you can hit multiple people with one swipe of this, because the hitbox area is pretty large for this cricket bat, and I would think so, because it's a large melee weapon. I know I've gone on little rampages where I've killed, 3-4 people just using the cricket bat, just running around, because you're so damn fast, and you just come around out of nowhere, you jump in, zigzag, and jump, because you can jump 3 times, you drop down, put a healing station, and you just start whacking people with the cricket bat, and there's nothing they can do, because you're just way too fast. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or any comments to add to this video, go ahead and put that down there in the comment section. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, then go ahead and subscribe. But until next time, guys, and once again, thanks for watching. See you next time.